Prairie Scraps. I am Dory. We are doing day 4 of the 30-day challenge, and today is going to be a big project, a large project, and hopefully it turns out. It's something I've been hoarding actually, but we have Black Friday sales going on right now, and I need to use I'm going to use it. I've been holding off for the right project. This is our canvas hanging banner. It is 21 inches by 29 inches, so it is very large. This is how it comes. I've never even taken it out of the bag. Hey, Deborah, good to see you. When you come in, please let me know that you're here so I know you got a chance. This all comes with it, a piece of string, twine to go on the project. This is actually right now on the Black Friday sales for 50% off, so it's only $12.50. Pretty good, 50% off. So this is actually, there's a top, and this must be the top because it's got holes in it for that twine. Do you see the holes? 2 holes, and then it's got magnets to go on either side of this banner. It is a banner, and you can see top and bottom, so it will hang down. And I thought, what better time to do this than to show you when it came. It's in our line. So I'm going to set those 2 things aside. They're really nice wood. You don't have to do anything. You could paint them if you wanted to, but I'm kind of the easier is better camp. So this is a pretty large banner, as you can see, like that. There's a front and a back. You're not going to be able to do, I guess maybe I should have brought my mat in. Looks like I got a little corner dirty or something. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should have brought my mat in for my doing inking. I'm going to move you down so you can see it. I'm sorry if you can't see the whole thing all the time. I'm going to do my best to share with you. But this is going to be a big project. You're going to need our largest size transfer, our E-size transfers, and I don't even know what size they are. I think 24 by 18 by 24, so they're not even as big as the banner. The cool thing is our banner in the past did have change out, so you could change it out. But what I like about it is for Christmas, there's a couple of transfers I'd like to offer you as options. And the first one is this Christmas one. And I've had this too since last year actually, and it is currently available. So that's cool because it was a last year's project. It was a 2021 transfer, but it's out. It's called Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. So if you would like this one, all the stuff for this project with this transfer, you want just the Christmas one, you can text me to 208-754-2452. Just put text down below if you need that text number, and just text me Christmas, Xmas, whatever you want. The one I'm going to do is actually more, it's what we call I'm sorry, there we go. That's a little better, isn't it? What we call our evergreen. And the reason for that is it's evergreen. You can use it all year round. And this would be my hunch. But the nice thing is if you made one for Christmas at 50% off, you can make one for Christmas and one regular and have one spot in your home to have it. So this would be the year-round one that you would want to put up, and then the Christmas one. So if you want this one, just text home to that 208-754-2452. So just text me to that. That's my business line. I would love to hear from you and connect with you. So it's me. It's a person. I have a small business. Hey, Laura, good to see you. Make sure you come in and say hey. And so anyway, this one says, welcome to our humble home. Something. Okay, I got to take it out because I got the sticker over the top here. These are pretty big to work with. I'm not going to lie. And we're going to do this paste and pull because you don't want to paste the whole entire thing and wait for it. We're going to do little by little, and I'll show you how we do that. So it says, welcome to our humble, happy, sometimes crazy, usually messy, full of love home. And you could use any part of this. That's why I loved this one, but I actually saw it on a big frame. We do have frames this size that are reusable, and I thought that would look great in an entryway. So it's a wonderful one. You could use, like I said, any part of this on anything, but today we are going to actually use the entire thing. We're going to try to. I don't know how much room I have here. We're pushing it here. So let's see. I think, well, you know, when we put this bottom and the top on, there is going to be parts of it that are not showing. So this just goes on here on the top and the bottom. So you can see we kind of want to go center it like that. Okay, so I'm going to warn you, this is fabric. The banner is, so you don't have to fuzz the transfer the first time you use it, which makes it a lot nicer. It's not going to stick too hard to it. You could use inks on it to make it permanent, which means you could wash it. I am not doing that because I'm not making this for permanent, like washing use. I'm just not. I'm going to use some chalk because I have a lot more variety in chalks. So that's why we're doing it. And I'm just going side to side here to make sure it is centered. I don't know if you can see that. I think I want to go up more. I want to have it nice and centered. All right. And then you want to get it pushed down so there's no bubbles in it, no nothing. You want this to be down. So we're going to kind of work from section to section. I haven't even decided the colors yet, but I did do this in my house and I like the colors I use. So I don't know. Tell me what colors you think I should do. I'm actually warm, you guys. It's freezing outside. It's been snowing and I'm sweating in here. So working hard. We're hardly working, right? Okay. All right. This is actually, it might not, if you had it, maybe a couple clips just to keep it in position when you do peel and paste, might be nice to do. So, I don't know. I might start in the middle and work my way out. I don't know. I haven't, well, no. I think I'm going to start from the top one side and work my way out that way. So, we will do that. I have a feeling this is going to probably go through onto the back because it is fabric. Sometimes it does kind of bleed through. So we're going to watch for that. You guys need to keep reminding me of that. Let's see. I want this to be something that works in everybody's home. I did this in, I don't know if I have, ooh, I do like, this may be a nice color. It's almost a gray, ocean mist. It's kind of a blue-ish gray. I don't know, I'll think about that one. That's an option. The one that I did do was Couture Coral, and I'm going to just check it. Oh yeah, we got that going. That's a good one. Sometimes I open them up after not using them for a while, and you're like, oh, that wasn't good. I do like the Couture Coral. Let's see what else we got. And I don't, oops. See, I don't, oops, that's a black. That's an empty black. In fact, I think I'm going to switch that out for my, black would be an option. It's not an option. What else did I drop down there? I thought I dropped two. Sorry, this looks weird. It's because I'm in my little camper. A little Airstream. Which in theory is very fun to work at, but sometimes it's close quarters. Close quarters here. All right. Well, I thought I had a gray out. I'm going to get up here and see what I can find. Where did it go? I have no idea. No idea. My gray disappeared to the camper abyss, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so the other, not white. This was one color I was thinking about doing. Actually, this one and this one. I don't know. I'm trying to make a decision here. That's too bright. What about gold? I don't know. The other one I could do instead of that one is this eucalyptus. I should have maybe checked. I guess maybe I did white with it. Maybe I'll do black. Any votes? If you're out there. Oh, I found the gray. Maybe that or that. I think I like those three. That's what I'm going to stick with. Of course, we can't do white because it's off-white, right? The black away. I'm kind of hesitant about doing black because sometimes I don't know, I just don't have the knack with black all the time, and it becomes a mess on occasion. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Put the green back away. All right. And this black is not being used. Okay. I think those are going to be my 3 colors. I did this before in 3 colors, so I really liked it. We'll see how we can do. All right. So I think I'll do the welcome in this is called Storm. Ooh, maybe not. I am low on Storm for sure. I'll use it for something else, but for now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of distilled water in there and get it mixed up really good. It's not totally dry, but it does have some little bit of dryness to it. So I'm gonna mix it and then shut it till we're ready. I might use whichever one is more full at this point. It's got more to work with. This one's actually not too bad, but I'm a little concerned about this big space, so I want to use something that I've got plenty of. So anyway, Monday, fun day, right? Back to work. We had like 4 to 6 inches of snow this morning. My daughter's bus got stuck in town by the rodeo grounds. Yes, we have a rodeo grounds in town. Kind of funny. Funny story. We have the longest rodeo in the United States, I think. The oldest rodeo here in town. And our rodeo grounds are in the middle of town, right down the road. So anyway, her bus got stuck in the snow trying to go up the hill by the rodeo grounds. But it would have been nice if when it started snowing, if the city could find their plow trucks and actually use a plow truck. That would be really like a novel idea. So then the buses weren't stuck. Because she said several, that looked like it was like a piece of string or something was stuck on there. Several of the buses were late. So it wasn't just hers. So that was fun for her. Okay, I'm setting that aside. And I think this one's going to be the newer, more, this one is a shimmer, so that might play a little bit into how this looks on the banner. Like I said, I guess I've done a banner before, a small banner. We have a small banner that works really nicely for our monthly club transfers because it's like 8.5 by 11 size, and that's perfect. And it's super, affordable to make a little project out of your monthly transfer and then change it out, every season. You don't lose it. I do a lot of my monthly transfers on a reusable chalkboard in my house. And, okay, so we're going to use this. This is a shimmer eucalyptus, and it's got the shimmer in it. It's like little pieces of Um, ooh, we got little cracklings here. Okay, little pieces of glitter. That's what I'm trying to think of. Do you guys ever do that? Like, can't remember what you're talking about? It's hard to do live sometimes. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I enjoy it, but doesn't mean I'm perfect, right? Sometimes you just gotta live and learn. Okay, hoping this doesn't stretch out too much. You can use plenty. This is just like butter. Just spread it on. I'm gonna move this a little bit. So I'm back on this. I have a mat under here. I just don't want it. I don't know if this will go through. I'm sure black would go through. This shimmer may not. Just kind of holding it in place. It is a little more slippery. Like I said, I have used it once, and I did, when I used it, I did go ahead and fuzz it too the first time because I was using it on a chalkboard. All right, we're gonna set that aside. I don't know what's the best way to go here. I always make a mess with my chalks. I guess I'll set that up there. Okay, and sounds like somebody's here. It always seems like Grand Central Station here. I'm in my driveway. Sometimes it just gets busy here. Somebody is here. Oh, I bet I know who it is. Might be my son. Shoot. Might be my oldest son. Like somebody's here. I don't know what he's doing. All right. I can see where there are places. It's kind of getting, I'm going to do a little bit of patchwork here, I think. It's kind of like patchy. It didn't go through. So I'm just going to try to get it to go through a little bit better. All right. Sometimes the shimmers don't go through the silk transfer because these are reusable silk transfers. So sometimes they don't work. They're, you know, that glitter has to go through fabric. So it sometimes takes a little bit extra work. Okay. I think it's pretty good. Actually, it's very pretty. All right, we're going to stick that just like that. And we're going to dry because we want to dry. Can you see it? I don't want to move it too far because I don't want to lose it. But I'm going to go ahead and dry this. So snow this morning, and then the sun came out this afternoon and really melted it off. But I was thinking, why is it that the city cannot seem to find their snow plows at all? I don't know what the deal is with the snowplows, to be honest. I think this is just going to look a little bit vintagey. I'm not sure. And actually, it's pretty dry, pretty fast here. Must really soak into that. I don't think, yeah, I guess I have used chalk before, but I'm not sure I've used a whole lot of the shimmers. So this is kind of a test, a pilot here. See how it goes. All right, so 2 hour, I think I'll do, the coral. Okay, here we go. I'll mix this one a little bit. It looks like it maybe was a little dry, and a lot of times when they are starting to get a little dry, I'll put water on it before I close it up so that the top kind of soaks it in and all those crusty little thick parts of it kind of mix in. So that's the great thing. These are water soluble, so, and they're washable. So that's why this banner you do not want to wash or get wet, because it will probably smear it with the fabric, but you could, if you wanted to use the chalk, you could also, like I said, use ink and then iron it to heat set it. This is really kind of thick here. Okay, 2 hour. It's just, I only have one small squeegee. So that just goes to show you. Okay. I'm going to put that back in and reuse it. And then I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the humble as well. Since we're going at it here, try to do this really quick because we don't want it to dry in the transfer. What happens if the chalk paste dries in there is when you pull it up, it will pull it off. Trying to figure out which direction to go. I don't know. You guys can learn from me and my mistakes today. Because, like I said, I've never done anything this large before, so just want it to turn out. I think that's why I've been hoarding it. It's been a little bit overwhelming because I think of it as such a big mistake, like it's permanent, right? So I don't know. We can always go over it to fix something, but you really don't think you can really fix. I can see this humble is not sticking down so good, so I'm pushing it down right before I do the letter. I'm actually getting warm. That little heater works like a charm. You guys, I'm so excited to have a heater. I feel so blessed. All right, the last H. When do you guys, my question of the day, do you guys answer my question of the day? I asked, when do you start to remove snow? Is it right away? Do you wait for it to be set? Do you see if it's gonna dry or leave? Oops. So I wanna do a little bit. This is definitely taking a little bit of patience, and some of it is having to go back and do a little bit of it. So just wanna make sure we get all the spots. Nope, that kind of dried up in the transfer right there. You just want to spread it on there. Well, it is what it is, right? Ooh, what is that on the M? Hope that fixes it. That looks better. All right. I think it's, not going to look absolutely perfect. It's going to look a little bit homey, I think, is what it's going to look like. We'll see. All right, so our next color is going to be that shimmer. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there, spritz in there. And we got to dry. I think I'm okay with these little spots that are a little bit, it just makes it a little bit. I don't know if he's leaving. He's leaving without saying goodbye. I think I'm... Kind of makes me sad. Maybe. I'm going to do coral just on the hearts. I just want the hearts to be coral. By Happy. And then I'll do the shimmer eucalyptus on the letters. So we're just going to push those down. And with the shimmers, I found you kind of have to push in a little bit more because those, I guess I said that before. I'm sorry to repeat myself. I think I have Alzheimer's. I mean, it's not a joke. It's no joke to get Alzheimer's, that's for sure. But sometimes I'm like, I don't know what happened to my brain. I can't remember anything to save my life. It is a thing. So I'm trying to push this in really well because we don't want it to come out. We want it to be nice and solid. These letters are kind of big. I think that Christmas one would be really beautiful. All right, here we go. Peel back again. And you notice I'm not, ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like it. What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? I think it's very pretty. I'm not pushing it back down when I put it back. I'm just gently laying it on there so it doesn't like smear or anything. We don't want it to reprint somewhere else. It's turning out really nice. I'm excited. Can you guys see that? Okay, I have got paste on my fingers. Trying to get that off. And then this back down. Now push these down. So now we're doing Sometimes Crazy is what we're doing. And I'm gonna make sure that's on. And we're gonna do it in, so it's time for coral, I think. Even though I've got the hearts, I'm just going with it. So there's no right or wrong, right? No right or wrong. Just do it however you want it to be done. Ooh, this one goes nice and easy with this small squeegee. So you just need a squeegee. No artistic skills needed. That's the great thing about this. You don't have to handle. This is a great project for people who don't have all the dexterity with their hands. I know I have carpal tunnel, so you know, painting is hard, knitting is hard, crocheting is hard for me. But I can sit and do this all day long. All right, pulling from the top again. See how that went? Love it. That turned out perfect. That was exciting. It's funny, I've been doing this, I've been using Chalk Couture for like 4 years. I've only been a designer for the last year. But every time I pull it back and see a project that looks perfect like that, I get so excited. It's just as exciting as the first time I ever did it. So, kind of fun. All right. Oh boy. This is the one thing that's really hard about, oops, I don't want that. Okay. The big transfers is they do get stuck on, they get stuck on themselves. That can happen. Okay, now we want gray. See, the last time I did this, I was trying to get the coral on the love ones and the heart ones, and that was working out for me. I didn't really pay attention this time, so this is interesting. It'll be fine. You can do it however you want. I could switch if I wanted to. Okay, usually messy is what we're doing now. That is the truth about me and my house, right? When you have kids, it just seems like forever. Even though, boy, we try to clean up every day, but it doesn't always work out the way you want it to with kids. But we got it. I'm just, if you can't tell, I'm kind of working quick. Gotta get a clean one. I'm getting messy. I am definitely messy. This usually messy is all about me. All about me. And I don't want to pull back. Now, one of the things when you pull back like this, you want to be careful that you don't get the bottom dirty with the top of the transfer when you have it pulled back. I have done that. I speak from experience. If there's a way to get messy, I can do it. I think this is pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited about this banner. I think it's going to look nice. Okay, so this one's going to be the teal, and this home is going to be, what I'm thinking about doing is doing the bottom one and pulling the other way, so I quit kind of messing around here because it's getting way off. Okay, so coral, gray, teal, coral. Okay, here we go. Coral. Coral it is. Make sure this is down. I'm going to do the bottom. Hope you can kind of see this. I'm sorry if you can't. It is big. I did pre-warn you. It's big. This would be a nice, you know, big area in your home if you're looking to have some decor that doesn't cost a huge amount. And the transfers you can use over and over. So it is a little bit of an investment for this size transfer. You could use an 18 by 18, one of our C-size transfers, and put a wreath at the top if you wanted. That would work. I'll get that O down. The line. I wonder why there's a line under that. Just the font it is? I don't know. Maybe somebody knows. Must be this sort of font. It doesn't matter if you use too much on it. You can always kind of squeegee it off and put it back in the jar. Use it later. Okay, last but not least, the H. And I've got it all over my fingers. I think the biggest thing with the big items is you just want to take your time, peel it back, make sure it dries between, and, you know, not try to rush through it. That's the hardest thing, right? You get excited and you want to do a couple colors at a time, and then that's when the mistakes happen. That's what I found anyway. Okay, hopefully home worked. Not too bad. Ooh, that M does not look good. Alrighty. Try that. I don't know why. It's got a dry spot there. And as long as I've got it back down, I think I'm going to try this line again. Try to get that off. Is that better? Huh. There's like a little line there. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Dried more in one spot. It is what it is, I guess. Oops, top of the H. I think this coral is getting a little dried up and cranky, cantankerous. I'm gonna make sure I shut the lid. Actually, before I shut it, I'm gonna put some spray in there, some distilled water, soften it up a little. All right, we're done with that, I think. Let's see how this turned out. Not too bad. It's a little crackly looking. I don't know if you can see that. But it'll do. You totally get the idea. I think you could easily, like, to make it more permanent, you could easily, I'm going to go over this E too, again. See if I can't get it laid back down because I don't like that. If you have learned anything about me, I'm pretty perfectionistic, so I like things to look just right. And I definitely plan on taking this. I'm in a vendor event on Wednesday locally, and I plan on taking this to my vendor event. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm afraid if I do much more, I'm gonna make a mess. That's shut. I don't know. I don't know what the fix for that is. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of, we're gonna call it vintage looking. Tell me how your weather is in your area. And by the way, if you want to join me in 30 days of crafting, it's not too late. I'd love to see what you craft, even if you don't do all 30 days. Start with me. Help me out. Let me not feel so alone in doing it. 30 days of crafting. So that's what we're going to be doing around here. Tell me what you think when you see them. Definitely tune in. I'll be doing one every day. I'm not doing any sort of letting people know on, because I do have a text list. If you want to get added to that text list, just go ahead and, ooh, this is smaller. Let me know if you're interested in being on my list to get reminders for lives. But I'm not doing it for this because it's every day, and I don't normally go every day. I usually only go a couple times a week. So if you want to be on that list, or if you just want to be on the list for specials like once a month, let me know and I will keep you posted about those. That is, you just want to text me for those. The text is 208-754-2452. And if you missed that, just go ahead and put text down below and I will get that to you. Okay, hopefully this is it. Hopefully this is it. I'm going to get these closed up so they don't dry up on me too much. This eucalyptus is a good... I'm going to put this back on the backing, then I'm going to go in and use the sink to wash this. It washes off just in the sink or in a tub. Actually, these bigger ones kind of work nice in the tub. We don't have a tub right now, so I'll be using the kitchen sink creatively. Ooh, that one looks amazing. I love that shimmer. I'm just putting it back on the backing, like I said, and then I'll take it in, wash it right away. Put it back on the backing to dry on the counter flat, because it'll re-stick to it time and time again. You can use these transfers 8 to 12 times. All right, guys, let's see if I can get this off my fingers. Oh my goodness, what is going on in my life? I am so messy. See this messy, usually messy? That would be me, I guess. Got a little crackle all over of the paste. Okay, I'm gonna, well, this is kind of drying up here. Let's see, what's the deal here? Okay, so this is the bottom one. I'll put these on so you get a chance to see what it looks like, and then I will watch for a picture. I don't know if I'll take it today or not. I'll try to get a picture for you. Hopefully it's not too big for me to do a picture. Oh my goodness, you guys, I still have a lot of coral on me. A lot of coral. I kind of like the crackly. It just does make it look more homey. Not perfect, right? Nobody's home is perfect. Nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect. This might be a better option for my wall because my big chalkboard fell off. I was so upset. Okay, here's my string. I'm going to put that through there. And you could put some beads through here too. I don't know what color bead. We could. I think I might. Since we're talking about it, put some beads through. It's always the little extra things that are, oops, this way. There's like a little notched out inside the board for this. See, there's a little, let me show you. So there's a hole, and then there's even a notch in there. So they've really thought this through. Let's see if we can get some beads put on here. Those have Way too small a holes. Ooh, I got some gray ones though. Wouldn't that be pretty? Let's see if I can find another set of the same size. Because my wood beads and everything is black. I don't know. Ooh, this one is open. That's not good. Oh, these are white. I think I want white. Maybe those will work. I kind of want the wood color. That might be it. Oopta. So much for my organization. I'm not very organized in my organization, I can tell you that. Kind of a mess. It is all wood though. So it's readily available. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I've got some gray and some wood colored beads. And I think I'll do 3 on each side maybe. I'll start with that. I can always come back and do something different if I want. The hardest thing is just stringing the beads on. Sometimes they don't have consistent holes. Okay. Telling you what, my little heater is working like crazy. What is it set at? 62 and I'm sweating. Why? I think it's working overtime. Like a little. I'll turn it down. It just keeps working and working. So Veterans Day is this week. Appreciate all that our veterans have done. Thursday, and both my girls are singing for 2 different programs at 2 different schools for our veterans, which is nice. And so that's coming up on Thursday. I think that'll be cute. I think that'll be enough, don't you? And then we'll put 3 on this side. You could paint the beads if you wanted. I have a confession. Painting beads is not my idea of a good time. So I order them on Amazon. Pre-painted. So I don't know. It's just me. I know you could put them in like a plastic Ziploc bag, put the paint in there. You could even match them to your paste by using the paste on them. But like I said, I'm a little on the lazy side. I just don't prefer that. So... but I think the beads will kind of add something to it. I was trying to decide, like, what do you do? Okay. We got 3 and 3 on each side. And maybe I'll regret this, but I can always come back and do something different later. Twine is easy enough to replace, right? Put a little knot here. And then, okay. Whoops. Fling my beads everywhere. That would not be good. I do have them all organized in these nice little containers I got. A friend of mine dropped them off. She's like, I have all these containers. I don't need them. You can have them. Like, I don't know if I need them. Okay, so that's the top. And I think I'm going to go this way so that you could do it either way. It's your project. Like I said, just let me know if you want all the supply list. I can get that to you for either the Christmas, but just put Xmas, and then all right, so easy peasy to put this project together. Oh my goodness, isn't this cute? I think it's really cute. Oops, don't smear it. Don't wreck it now, right? Okay, I apologize. This is kind of an awkward angle, but there you can see it, sort of. Isn't that cute? And you can imagine, watch for pictures. I will update the picture on the front of YouTube and on Facebook. I will also share pictures. So I think it's cute. I'm really excited about that project. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you keep on crafting and maybe consider joining me in the crafting challenge, 30 days.